हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स पॉइंट में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स 16 से 17 की। गवर्नमेंट ई मार्केट पैलेस जैम टू पार्टिसिपेट इन द 44th इंटरनेशनल इंडिया इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड फेयर IITF 2025. Government Marketplace GEM will participate in the 44th edition of India International Trade Fair IITF 2025 organized by the India Trade Promotion Organization ITPO from 14 to 27 November 2025 at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. This year, GEM's focus will be on strengthening market access for one district, one product ODOP sellers by capturing high quality catalogs, streamlining onboarding and enabling meaningful opportunities for women entrepreneurs, SC/ST led MSE, self-help groups, SHGs, farmer producer organizations, FPOs and enterprises led by Divyangjan. GEM will set up a full service pavilion at the fair, offering on the spot seller onboarding, a dedicated ODOP pavilion, and a catalog shoot zone for ODOP sellers. A live buyer experience and query resolution desk will also be available where visitors can explore the features of the GEM platform and receive one-to-one support. In addition, networking sessions will be held for underrepresented sellers groups to guide them on selling through GEM, navigating digital procurement and scaling their businesses. GEM's participation in IITF 2025 represents a continued effort to broaden access to public procurement and enhance opportunities for underrepresented seller groups. In alignment with the Government of India's vision of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, stakeholders are encouraged to visit the GEM pavilion, engage with platform and explore avenues for strengthening an inclusive and transparent procurement ecosystem. Index numbers of wholesale price in India for the month of October 2025 base year is 2011-2012. The annual rate of inflation based on All India Wholesale Price Index WPI number is 1.21. Provisional for the month of October 2025 over October 2024. Negative rate of inflation in October 2025 is primarily due to decrease in prices of food articles, crude petroleum and natural gas, electricity, mineral oils, and manufacture of basic metals, etc. Over 2,223 courses released under 15th Finance Commission grants for rural local bodies in Assam. The Union Government has released 15th Finance Commission grants during financial year 2025-26 for rural local bodies in Assam. This entails second installment of United grants of the financial year 2024-25 amounting to rupees 219.24 crores. These funds are for all eligible 27 district panchayat GP, all eligible 182 blocks panchayat BP, and all eligible 2192 gram panchayats GP of the state. Further, 4.698 crores of withheld portion of first installment of United grant for financial year 2024-25 has also been released to additionally eligible 26 block panchayat. Government of India through Ministry of Panchayati Raj and Ministry of Jal Shakti Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation recommends releases of 15 finance grants to states for Panchayati Raj institutions, rural local bodies, which are then released by Ministry of Finance. The allocated grants are recommended and released in two installments in a financial year. The united grants will be utilized by Panchayati Raj institutions, rural local bodies for allocation specific felt needs under the 29 subjects enshrined in 11th schedule of the Constitution, except for salaries and other establishment costs. The tied grants can be used for the basic services of a sanitization and maintenance of ODF status, and this should include management and treatment of household waste and human excreta and fecal sludge management in a particular, and supply of drinking water, rainwater harvesting, and water recycling. DRDO develops new generation man-portable autonomous underwater vehicles for mine countermeasures missions. A new generation of man-portable autonomous underwater vehicles (MPAUV) have been successfully developed by the Naval Science and Technological Laboratory (NSTL) Visakhapatnam of Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) for 9 countermeasures missions. The system comprises multiple AUV equipped with side scan sonar and underwater cameras, has primary payloads for real time detection and classification of mine like objects. The onboard deep learning based target recognition algorithms and enable autonomous classification, significantly reducing operator workload and mission time. Additionally, a robust underwater twist communication has been integrated to facilitate inter-AUV data exchange during operations, ensuring enhanced situational awareness. The recently concluded field trials at NSTL Harbor have successfully validated silent systems parameters and critical missions objectives. Salu Marda Timmakka, 114-year-old Padma Shri awardee and environmentalist, dies in Bangalore. Environmentalist and Padma Shri awardee Salu Marda Timmakka, who passed away at 114, was known for her contribution to the environment, particularly her efforts for forestation. Mr. Timmakka hailed from Gubi Taluk in Tumakuru district. With no formal education, she worked in a quarry as a casual labor. After marrying Bikala Chikaya, she moved to Hulikal village in Magudi Taluk. The couple, who did not have children, planted 385 banyan trees on a state highway 94 from Kadur to Hulikal. Their dedication to these saplings were such that they would walk kilometers with pails of water just to nature the plants, as Sheen often said. Ms. Timmakka was awarded the Padma Shri in 2019 for social work environment, apart from being listed as one among BBC's 100 most influential inspirational women in the world in 2016. She was also known for her activism and to protect the environment. Palak Munchal on Guinness World Record. Singer Palak Munchal, known for her soulful hits, has now made it is Guinness World Book of World Records not for her music but for her extraordinary humanitarian work through her Palash charitable foundation. She has helped fund 3,947 heart surgeries for underprivileged children across India. In 2013 alone, Palak raised over 2.5 crore helping 5.572 children receive life-saving operations. Every performance, every song she sang helped save a life. Recognized for her kindness, she known to be the voice behind Bollywood hits like Kaun Tujhe, Meri Aashiki and Prem Ratan Dhan Payo. Palak has been saving lives. OIC appoints Sailash Chandra as president. The organization International Des Constructors D Automobiles OICA has announced the election of Sailash Chandra as president. Sailash Chandra, the managing director and CEO of Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited and managing director of the Electric Vehicle Arm, is also the president of the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers (SIAM). Chandra succeeds John Bozella, president and CEO of the Alliance for Automotive Innovation (USA). He elected as first Indian president of OICA. Asian Archery Championship, Dhiraj Ankita make history as India claims top shot. Paris Olympians B. Dhiraj and Ankita Bhakt became the first ever Indian male and female recurve archers to win individual titles at the Asian Arcade Championship in Dhaka. Ankita stunned Korea's Paris Olympic silver medalist Nam Shuhyun 7-3, while Dhiraj defeated compatriot Rahul 6-2 in the finals to win gold. India ninth Rost affected by extreme weather study. A new report, Climate Risk Index CRI 2026, published by German Watch, released at COP30 in Belém on November 11, 2025, finds that more than 8,300 to 8,032 8,32,000 people died, nearly 5.7 billion were affected. The economic losses exceeded 4.5 trillion. Inflation adjusted from over 9,700 extreme weather events between 995 and 2024. German Watch is a Bonn based environmental and development organization that advocates for global equity and sustainability in climate policy. India ranks ninth among the countries most affected during this period, facing recurring floods, cyclones, droughts, and increasingly serves heat waves. Reserve Bank of India announces relief for exporters amid trade worries. Amid trade tensions with the US that has imposed 50% tariff on Indian exports, the Reserve Bank of India RBI announced a host of relief measures for exporters. The measures included easing of the burden of debt repayments on some impacted sectors and relaxation in the repayment of export credit. In a notification, the central bank enhanced the maximum credit period from 270 days to 450 days for pre-shipment and post-shipment export credit disbursed till March 31, 2026. It has also allowed lenders to liquidate packaging credit facilities availed by exporters on or before August 31, 2025, where dispatch of goods could not take place from any legitimate alternative sources, including domestic sales proceed of such goods or substitution of contract with proceed of another export orders. The RBI has said these measures were taken with a view to mitigate the impact of trade disruption on exports arising on account of global headwinds. In order to ease the burden of debt repayments of on specific impacted sectors, the regulator allowed moratorium on deferment of payment of all terms loans and recovery of interest on working capital loans falling due to between September 1 and December 31, 2025. Moreover, lenders have been permitted to recalculate drawing power in working capital facilities either by reducing margins or by basis reassessment during the same period. The RBI has also allowed extension in the time period for realization and repatriation of full export values of goods, software, services exported from India from 9 months to 15 months from the date of export from the country. In addition, the time period for shipment of goods has been increased from 1 year to 3 years from the date of receipt of advance payment or as per agreement, whichever is later. और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है समाप्त.